Welcome everybody to the FNX Racing Series, the Misfit Motorsports iRacing League. Tonight we have 200 laps here at North Wilkesboro for the final race of the regular season. After tonight, we will see the top 6 drivers that will advance to the chase format to complete for the championship run. Up here in the booth, we have one of the original founders of the Misfit Motorsports iRacing League, also the driver of the 23 in the Tuesday night Manifold Truck Series, David Dolliver, and myself, the driver of the Double Zero, Kurt Rittenberg. Also, out on the track, giving you all the racing action views, the mastermind of all the graphics and broadcasts, the driver of the 26th of the Manifold Series, Jeremy Rittenberg. So, David, when they're up to qualifying right now, do you have any idea what the big strategy is going to be tonight?
I think it's tire management, staying out of trouble. It's I did a couple laps out there earlier, and it's basically loose everywhere on the track. So you can bust the tires loose anywhere on the track. So it's going to be a real fun race, and it's going to be very exciting.
Especially with the temperatures of the track, that is ramping up. So the track is going to be slick. With the big thing is the car is a little bit lighter with the limited fuel that they do have in the car, and only having 3 sets of tires. So they're only allowed 2 pit stops. Not only 2 pit stops, but only can change the tires twice in the whole race. So that's going to be very interesting how they're going to play this out for the 200 laps.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm sitting up here, Kurt. There's 200 laps with 3 sets of tires. I don't like that math.
I mean, so how do you play it? Do you just kind of cruise around, let it play out, get a feel for the car? Because up in the pack, they were doing practice laps. They were trying to get together 3 or 4 cars. And you can see on that high line that is slick, but I also seen cars not getting very, very low. They were staying that one groove up. So I'm pretty sure if they're going to try to pass, they're going to try to pass on the outside and try to get that run off the corner if they have the grip.
Right. Well, you can go the Jeremy route and go straight to the back and then be a pain in everybody's butt the last third of the race.
And that has worked.
Yes.
But let's do a big shout out, though, especially with the sponsor for the FNX series. You got the owner of the FNX, Robert Day. He is in the 63 car. Eric Johnson in the 18 came on board. He is one of the admin. Also with the Mark Kazan, the 87. Also, you, me, myself, Jeremy. The one guy that couldn't make it, Mike Perry, he is one of us that's been around controlling everything, keeping everything on board. So big thanks to all of them, and also all the drivers that have came out and raced and making this event as good as it can be.
Right. So, Kurt, taking a look at the top qualifiers, it looked like at this time, Mark Kazan is on the pole with Eric Johnson second, Dalton Lott third, Charlie Wilson fourth, and Anthony Bennett fifth.
Well, not this season, but before the chase starts.
Then Mauro Gonzalez, starting 6th. Robert Day, starting 7th on that inside. Mark, what is that? Dela, 8th. Brian Zimmer, he races in that truck. When we had a good competition going on there, and running 9th. 10th is Brock Price.
Black flags would be cleared on a case-by-case basis.
Yeah, we got a couple stragglers that haven't qualified. Timothy Kane and Matthew Johnson round out the top 13. Well, 14.
And then Kevin Price did qualify. He's starting 11th. So let's hopefully the guy that hasn't qualified, or maybe that's a strategy. Either stay in the back, let them play out, see what happens.
Could you say that again, Eric? You're a little quiet for me. Oh, on starts and restarts, stay in your lane until you cross the start finish line.
We only got a few seconds here before the cars actually line up to start the race here. And then pit road speed, about 35 mile an hour when they're coming in. If it's a green flag run, pit entrance is going to be a little tough on this track. Pace car speed's about 45, so them restarts in second gear is going to be a little trouble on those rear tires.
All right. So now let's look at the standings, Kurt. Eric Johnson's first. Charles Wilson is second. Mark Daler is third. Sean Wilson is fourth. Anthony Bennett fifth. And Terry Littenweiler is sixth. So those are the guys we're looking at. And then you have Vincent Edwards and Dalton Lott that are seventh and eighth. So they're probably going to be looking to make a push up and bump a couple guys up there.
Yeah, from fourth place all the way down to Vinny, that's in 7th. Oh, I'm sorry. That Dalton, that's in 8th place. They're only like 2-3 points behind each other.
I know.
So one little bit, they can
Say
gain
hi
that
here,
spot
you
pretty
guys.
good.
You can pass
Oh
it
yeah,
to,
and we're looking at 4 points here, 4 points there, 3 points. This could get very dicey, very dicey.
So just a different format, what these guys run to make the competition higher. That since Eric and Charles are the 2 leaders in the standings, they automatically, no matter where they qualify in the field, they do get end of line penalties. So you will see them 2 cars drop back to the back to have that competition where they have to race themselves up to the front to keep their standings 1 and 2.
Yes, sir. And they are gridding at this time. It's getting very exciting. I can feel it. Let's go racing, boys.
Going to be very interesting. The 18 is one of the fastest guys, even in the truck series. He practices, he puts the time in, and he is very good. So you keep an eye on him when he's weaseling through the track. And Charles came in here. He was just one of those that's like very conservative, safe, and coming around. Now he's putting it to the floor.
Yep, they're getting ready to roll here very shortly.
The pace car is moving. You start seeing them guys going to the high side, letting them cars back. So nothing's wrong with them. They're just letting all the cars go back. So they got to start probably single file back there. They will stay in their lanes once the pace car comes off and they have to cross the start finish line. The first initial restart is on green, so you'll see them all staying back until the green flag drops. They will go, and that's when the racing starts happening.
Yeah, it's going to be fun watching those 2, Johnson and Wilson, work their way up through the field. That ought to be a real treat. So I'm going to let Kurt take the reins on this action initial start here.
Looks like they got one more lap to go here. The pace car lights are off. They're getting in single file in the back there. They're running double file up there. They'll get it tightened up here in a second, getting them tires warmed up. Another one unusual to see all the way in the back is Matthew Johnson. Starting in the back there. You should start seeing him move up front within the 20 laps and start picking them off one by one. All right, they're downshifting, getting everything in gear. The pace car is coming off. And here they go, the start of North Wilkesboro, 200 laps.
Just getting settled down. Looks like the 97's putting a play on the number 2 on the inside there. Can he get it done?
And they're still side by side. That 747 is running on the inside. They're still 2 by 2.
Mark Kazan setting sail. He's opened up a nice, comfortable lead there, so.
Yeah, he's starting to run the low line there. He's about 0.3 of a second up there, but they will start closing down here in the later on in the laps.
Like Mark Dealer's getting ready to put a move on the 35 car. He's got a different line. He likes to run down on the inside.
Got the 747, the 56, and the 27. Looking like they're battling out. Also got the ATM. Eric Johnson running on the inside, getting ready to pass the 27 on the inside. 56 is looking high on the 747, but it looks like the 747 has got a little bit more grip in, just closing that gap so he cannot make the pass.
You could throw a blanket over the top 3 cars, Kurt. It's getting dicey up there.
Oh, they're running side by side, the 2 and the 35. And it looks like the 2 is catching that 17.
I'm sure he's paying the price. He's heating those tires up down there. But he makes the pass.
The 87. I'm sorry, not the 17, the 87. That's my fault. Top four drivers are single file coming into turn 3. It looks like they're kind of running the same line. Mark goes all the way down to the apron. The number 2 stays one lane up, and then the next car behind them goes up even farther up. So which one has the better line to gain that advantage? But it looks like the number 2 is getting on the back of Mark's bumper, so that might put a little bit of pressure on him to get him moving.
Yeah, it's going to get interesting. And the 97 is down on the inside of the 35, looking to make a play for 4th place.
Man, that battle in the back. Charles Wilson is starting to catch up to it. You still got the 18 to 747 making the moves out there, just not able to make those passes yet.
I got to tell you, Kurt, they're keeping it clean out there, and they're keeping them off the wall. They've done a hell of a job so far.
Yes, the group that we got racing tonight is one of the top ones. They love those green flags runs. Ooh, the 2 just got a little loose with the 97. The 97 might have enough momentum to make that pass on the outside.
Woo. He goes, move or be moved. I'm coming through.
And just that little bit of throttle happy just made him lose that spot.
Dalton Lott says, step aside, boys, coming through.
Mark probably seen that in his rearview mirror, was kind of happy for a second, but that 97 did not let up to make that pass.
Yes, sir. Mark says, clean up on L3, please.
What an excellent save. But that's what I was saying. With these guys, them green flag runs they like, they'll keep it off the wall. They will push it when they need to. But when it's the last 20 laps, that checker flag means everything to them.
Yeah, is Mark thinking payback maybe? Maybe I'll get you loose?
But that 18 in the back is starting to make the move a little bit. He just got past the 56 on the inside, but he's still got a lot of ground to make up. Charles Wilson's in the back. He's just cruising right along. Not worried about him right now. He's just cruising. He will get up there when them tires actually start coming around. Oh, the 56. The 56 is around. It looks like he just lost control the way it looks live. Let's see what actually happened.
All the way around, catch pace car. Make sure we keep it tight.
Like
here.
you just lost it, Kurt. She come around into the wall. And everybody stayed off of him. Good job.
Yeah, it just looked like under braking, and once that happened, it just went around.
Backstretch.
He went around to Chinatown, didn't he, Kurt?
Oh, wow.
Smoking and everything else.
Man, oh, man. Hopefully the car stayed running if he's able to go again. It looks like the car is moving, that he'll be able to do it, but let's see what. Oh, man, he hit dead on that motor.
Yeah, old Matthew Johnson. He's a lap down, but he can keep it around there. He should be good to go. It looks like Mark Dayler's coming in for some fuel, or he better not be getting tires.
Oh, but 15 laps? I don't think tires.
Oh, dear.
Hey, did you see that? What number was that?
747, wasn't it?
Was that the 15 too that was coming out and he was coming in? Excuse me.
Yep.
Oh, well, since we're under caution, do you think it'd be a good time to see how Mark's feeling out there? The real quick chat?
Oh, most definitely, Kurt. Bring him in.
Hey, Mark, it's Kurt and David in the Misfit booth. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Doing all right. Hey, taking off in the top spot, staying out in the lead. How's she feeling?
Oh, she's feeling pretty good,
Yeah, I saw Dalton get into the back of you and get you loose. How do you
Oh,
feel
really? I
about
didn't know that.
Oh, no?
Was it me, Mark, or the other Mark?
think
Yeah, I
it was you.
don't remember. No, nobody's ever even gotten close to me yet.
Okay.
Well, you're doing you're doing a heck of a job. Hey, we're keeping an eye on you. The battle for the first four. Keep it up. Keep the nose straight, and we'll holler at you later.
Hi, thanks, Kurt. Thanks, Dave.
Yep. Oh, that was Mark Kazan. I'm sorry. I thought we was talking to dealer.
No, the leader, the owner right now for the first 19 laps.
Well, why don't we bring dealer in? Can we talk to him? The number 2?
We can probably on the next one here.
Okay, 10.
It looks like they're getting lined up. I mean, they probably got their hands full coming on this track. It still looks like the track is still a little warm. But it's 101 on the track, 78 degrees. So she's a little
Tell you what,
warm.
well, Dalton starting second on the outside. This could get very interesting, Kurt. Because
Both tires.
he's a hard charger. They could spin him on the restart.
All right, you take this one over. I'll go to the back and check these guys out.
Yep. And we're back to green. Mark Kazan takes the lead, and the number 35 slides into, nope. Lott's taking him on the outside, holding him up. And they've settled in good. So we've got Mark in first place, Milo Gonzalez second, Donnie Lott third. How we doing back there, Kurt?
Doing good. I was keeping an eye on Charles and Robert Day. They were doing that whole catch-up thing in the back. But looked like Charles got stuck on the way bottom, lost that momentum on the outside. We got the 27 sideways. He saves it. Into the grass he goes.
Nice
No
save.
caution. Woohoo!
Yep. Here comes Johnson up to 5th place. He's putting the pressure on the 55.
They are not holding anything back. I've been watching that 2 car back here, and he is making sure them rear tires are gripping, pushing it right to the line.
Johnson's really making a push here.
Oh, the 63 goes up to the wall. That is Robert Day. He didn't hit it, but he was pushing and trying to get past that 03.
Yep, I know what Day's strategy is. He wants to see how close he can come to the wall without hitting it.
And trying to get around Brock Price. That is the number, the 03. Not 3, the 03. Brian Zimmer is putting the pressure on Eric Johnson in the 18.
Yeah, you get to see these different lines work in action, Kurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all. I'm keeping an eye on the 63 and the 2 back here for 7th place, 7th and 8th place. The 2 is Mark. That's Mark Dela. Running on the low side. Oh, Robert got a little loose coming on entry. He's up on the wall. Did he touch it? Just enough that the 747 has enough to pass. Got Charles past him. Oh, man.
You know one thing, Kurt? I would hate to be Robert Day's body man. I will tell you that. Week in and week out, he makes contact. He uses her up, don't he?
He uses it. If it's there, he will use it. But it's more like he's testing it. See what he can do, because toward the end, watch it.
They don't call him Robert the Wall Day for nothing. I'll tell you that.
Then going up front to the 87 and Milo Gonzalez, Dalton, and Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson made it all the way up to 4th place. Brian Zimmer's behind him in 5th, but it's running single file. But the 87 Marks did not take off like I thought he was gonna. They are right there.
Gonzalez is putting the heat on him. Putting the heat on him. Johnson's getting ready to say hello. It's very tight up there.
Getting ready to complete lap 30, going to start 31, and look at them stack up. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is bumper to bumper. There's
action everywhere, Kurt. Everywhere.
What kind of fuel window you think? I mean, some people did pit on that last caution, but it looked like some of them stayed out. So when do you think that fuel window is going to open up, and what are they going to do? Are they going to have enough to take tires? Oh, the 97 taking her high to make that pass. So when do you think the fuel window 37 got loose?
Loose as a goose, loose as a goose. He lost 3 or 4 spots. Hey, old Mark Kazan's running a heck of a clean race. That Dalton Lott he's lurching back there, just waiting to attack.
And Dalton is the one that needs to have one of them top spots.
Eric
a
Johnson,
little bit.
up to 3rd.
But you are right. Action anywhere. We can pick any car watching for a few laps, and they are pushing it to its limit. Some a little bit past.
Yep.
So, David, take it down the field. Who's running where?
Well, in the top spot, we got Matt Kazan, 2nd. Dalton Lott, 3rd. Eric Johnson. 4th is Milo Gonzalez. 5th is Brian Zimmerman. 6th is Mark Dealer. Then we got Anthony Bennett, Brock Price, Charlie Wilson, Robert Day, Kevin Price, Matthew Johnson, and that's it.
And that rounds them up. But I was watching Charles Wilson in the back there. Well, not in the back, but taking the move to the 03, Brock Price. And what a battle. Looks like he is going to clear him this time, staying on the low side.
You know what's going to be interesting right here is Johnson's putting pressure on Lott. So Lott's he's gonna get desperate. He's gonna put the move to Mark here in a second, I think. You know, it's shit to get off the pot type of deal.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, here he goes.
Oh. Man, it is so tight up there. I don't know what their moves are or what the next thing they are thinking. But all I know is that Dalton is thinking, I want to be up front.
Yeah, that's what Johnson's thinking too, because he's going to be putting the moves on Lott here pretty quick. There he goes to the outside.
Oh!
Making it too wide.
And does he clear? He makes, does he do a slide job to keep him behind him? I bet you Mark's like seeing this action, but he does take him on the inside. It's a battle for first place.
This is a bad recipe, Kurt. Throw a blanket over the top 4.
Oh man, what is going to happen here? We got 4 cars, 2 wide at North Wilkesboro, coming to the closing of lap 41, and somebody wants that top spot. Brian Zimmer wants to be in that action too. He is coming up into the field. And then there's that other Mark. Mark Dela is wanting this thing too. So the top 6 is going to be there real quick.
Well, where did Mark Dela come from, Kurt?
I was watching him in, not like toward the back, but he was just cruising around. But he is up there also with that 747 of Anthony Bennett.
Yeah, I think that Eric Johnson backed off a little bit and says, I don't know as I want any of this, you know?
Looking at it now, I hate to see this, but it looks like Matt Johnson put his car in the hauler and taken off, just cruising around now. That was the one that I'm pretty sure that was smoked the wall, and I think he said his car is done.
Boy, Mark Kazan, he's just setting the pace out there, setting the pace.
Oh, the 55 is on the outside of the 2.
Oh yeah, look at that action. 45 laps in, Kurt. 45. I'm guessing maybe pit stops in another 25, 30 laps, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Kevin and Robert toward the back ran her too hard up high, or they're just sitting there cruising, just seeing what they were doing, because they're just kind of steady toward the back there. Nothing major, just kind of cruising.
That's what I'd be doing.
But man, that action up front is crazy.
Whoop. It's old 87 there. Mr. Lott's putting the old pressure on him, ain't he? Getting ready to make another move.
Just enough to make him watch that rear view mirror. Oh, the 18, does he have the inside?
Well, Mark slid up there. He slid up.
Look at that Eric Johnson down at the very, very bottom for third place. He makes the move on the 35 on Milo.
Yep, he found some grip down there, didn't he?
It hooked too. I mean, he's still
Another
going.
move. The 87, 97 going for the lead. Going for the lead. Can he make it work? He hasn't yet.
Oh, he's got momentum this time. Oh, it looks like the car just died off. Oh, Mark's in the wall. He hit the wall.
He did.
But
Trouble
he
is,
just slowed him down.
on that bottom side, you get no speed off the turn. That's the problem. The outside, you can keep your momentum going. Look at him. Top 5 right there.
Oh.
Well, Mark's a tough guy to pass, boy.
Oh, and did he clear it? He cleared it. Dalton takes the lead and opens the door for the 18 of Eric Johnson on the inside. It looks like he's going to clear it. Is the whole train coming to make the pass?
That's the trouble. You get swallowed up, Kurt. One guy makes a move and they all attack.
Woo-wee. Now the leader, the 97, Dalton. Then right behind him, Eric Johnson, that did get the end of the line, that started toward the back, worked his way up. The 87, Mark, he's back in third. Not worried about him. The 747 worked his way up. Anthony Bennett, 55, Brian Zimmer, he's running 6. Charles Wilson also started in the back with that end of the line. He's running 7. Ooh, the 18 bumps the 97
Right.
by accident.
Eric Johnson says, break me off a piece. I'm coming through.
Probably just different braking points and not used to with the tires in this track. Probably a total accident, but also letting them know I'm here.
Yeah. He's definitely knows he's there now, Kurt. Well, Charlie Johnson's looking to make a pass.
Oh, against Brian Zimmer, the 55.
He's working him over.
Woo, woo, wow. Man, how bad do you want to be out in one of those right now?
Oh yeah, sign me up. Yeah, the first and second place have kind of opened up a small lead, Kurt. Interesting.
Yeah, still got a battle for, third and fourth place, the 87 and the 35.
Eric Johnson sniffing his nose down there.
Man, just wrapping up lap 58. How much longer can they do this for?
Eric Johnson makes a move to the outside.
Yeah, the 97 got loose on exit.
Will it stick? And it will.
And we got a new leader on lap 59, coming to 60 is Eric Johnson.
Going back into the field, Robert Day. He's running 7th right now. Car looks pretty clean. Looks like he's having a good run so far.
Yeah, this late in the race, probably right now, they're probably thinking, man, a nice set of freshies would be nice now.
Yeah. Give me a set of freshies, Kurt. Coming in.
Always. The only problem is you only got 2 more, so when do you take them?
I would have took him 20 laps ago. You know
I would have
me.
burned them up. Don't we all love set of freshies?
We do. See Mark Kazan settled into 5th place. He's running a high line right now.
He's trying new things because he stayed down too low.
I think
Who knows?
he's fighting a loose car right now. Back into that thing looks awful happy.
I don't know. By my calculations, it looks like Robert Day in 10th place is slowly catching the 9th place car.
That's Robert's game. He's conservative and just slowly works his way through the field. Smooth driver.
Yeah, all the way back here, we're looking at the number 27, Kevin Price. I think he's wishing that he had a set of freshies right now too. You know, he's hanging in there. Not too worried about him running 11th right now, but he is still there. He just didn't catch up to the field yet, but he's still a long way from getting lapped right now. I'm not too worried about him.
3's putting the pressure on the 87.
And he is on the inside. Staying way down on the inside, way, way low. But doing that when they're running side by side, look who is coming up now.
Yep. It's Mr. Charles Wilson in the Ford Mustang.
Got the power in that car.
Well, it's like Eric Johnson's opened up a 1.3 second lead on Mr. Dalton.
Yeah, it looks like they're just settling in there, just running some laps now, since it is still a long race, not even halfway done, just to get those laps a ticking, see what the car can do, make that probably going to be a green flag stop. That's what they normally do. They're used to it, but coming into pit road is going to be tricky.
Oh yeah, I came on pit road during practice, boy, and it is it's pretty narrow. It's not easy getting it in and off pit road. You got to be careful too, because there's no blend line. When you come off pit road, you're on the track.
On that track, and you're coming in. You're coming out of turn, 1 and 2, and you got to go. Fresh tires, cold tires, a lot can happen. And you're coming like 85 mile an hour into the turn. Have to slow that car down to 35 mile an hour with slick tires. Woohoo!
Yeah, I would
be tough.
I'd be impressed if there weren't any speeding penalties. There's some action. 747 just past the 97 for third place. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and he started in 5th, so he had a pretty good run. But was also not knowing where he actually started on that last caution. I don't know if he was one that came in and pitted, not knowing like his pit strategy and stuff. But his car's looking pretty good. He gapped it pretty good. Maybe he has something got something for him. Well, actually running 2nd. I'm sorry.
Right. I think he took care of his tires, and here we go. Right.
Start looking in your rearview mirror, Eric.
Wow. Eric's got it up to 2.2 second lead here. Let's keep an eye on that.
All right, so yeah, lap 474, 2 seconds. Let's see what they do in about 5 laps.
I think he's closing on Eric. I think he is.
But we do have a battle, it looks like, coming up here. The 55, the 87, 03, 2.
Kurt, now it's down to 1.7.
Oh,
2 laps ago was
Lap?
2.5.
oh.
Could have a battle for the lead here in another 3 or 4 laps.
Oh, looks like Brock Price back in 7th place right now with the number 2, or I'm sorry, with the 87 Mark battling for 6th and 7th place. Or I'm sorry, the 87. Yeah, but wow, got my numbers mixed up.
We'll forgive you this time.
Too many numbers. They're going too fast. Too much stuff going on. I didn't expect that low line in them turns was going to be the line of choice.
Right now, I would be screaming at my crew chief. I'd be telling him I'm coming in. I need some freshies. I imagine they're going to be pitting anytime soon because we're already up to lap 78.
I didn't know how they were going to try to break this up. Oh, the 3 and the 87 are close coming out of the turn.
I see that. The 03 ain't giving Mark much room, is he?
Oh, man. One said thank you, and the other one said I don't think so.
Not today, sucker.
Uh-oh. Got the marks, the 87 and the 2 battling it out now.
Here we go.
Oh, now I'm just probably starting to wonder, are those tires burnt up in that 87? Because
Yep.
here comes the 57 Charles saying, thank you, I want to turn.
Yeah, he made the move. Put the move on him. So that's put Charles, put him up into what, 7th?
That will, yeah, well, he just quite can't make the pass yet.
Nope.
Well, going back up to 1st and 2nd, the 18 and 747, Eric gapped that a little bit more. Now he's at 2.2 seconds, 2.3 second lead. So, man, is it driving style? Is it the car? Is it the track right now? Who's going to have that edge when that green flag stops? I'm predicting green flag stops on this.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Anthony Dalton if he's a pilot. I'm guessing he's a pilot with a number 747.
Got the old airplane.
Yeah, Mark Dealers, he settled in pretty nicely. Turning some good laps here.
But speaking of gapping and stuff, now I'm going back to 11th and 10th place. Robert Day and Kevin Price is 63 and 27. Looking at the times, they're only like 6 seconds difference right now. And I think Kevin Price is catching Robert. Oh, the 97's in pit road. Did he say it's time for freshies?
I imagine he did. Couldn't take it no more. You'll have to tell the
Eddie's
folks.
out. Yeah, lap
Tell the
85,
folks.
he comes out.
Yeah, you tell the folks how miserable it is out there with a car that won't turn, Kurt.
Oh, and won't turn, losing spots.
And you see a guy like Jeremy Rittenberg in your rear view. That bugs you too.
Saying thank you, I got tires. So Dalton comes out 1 lap down. He started 3rd. He's down to 11th place right now. But he pitted. He got freshies. Let's see how his lap time comes out. Maybe he short pitted to get that little bit extra to make that gap.
Yeah, as long as they're in a caution, it could work out for him, Kurt. You know, I mean, you're a big fan of short pitting, aren't you?
Yeah, sometimes she works. If you play it just right, the caution's going to be the big thing. But them first couple laps, you got to hot lap it to get that little bit of gain, that extra advantage to run that probably a second faster than what the leaders are doing now.
His goal right now is to get past the leader and get his lap back.
That is correct.
Well, I see the number 2 and the 55 are fighting pretty hard here.
But coming in at lap 89, or I'm sorry, at lap 85, and now it's lap 89, and nobody else came in yet. Is that a concerning now? I would not halfway.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Oh, spinning right at the pit road.
Maybe he was coming in.
That does happen.
Robert Day's hitting pit road. He's hitting her hard. He
Who
says
got her sideways?
that was Mark Kazan in the 87.
Really?
Yes. I just happened to catch it.
Yeah, I seen it on like the entrance pit road, so it looks like Robert Day said time for a freshie. He puts it in gear, Jack comes down, and he's off.
Let's hope these guys know they got cold tires, because this is where you can loop her.
The 35 is coming in. He looks like he made it out into pit road safely, 35 mile an hour.
He was Robert Day with new tires. It's the best feeling in the world. I'll tell you right now. You're passing cars. It's a good feeling.
Ooh, the 55, Brian Zimmer, and the 03, Brock comes into pit road. And the 35 is exiting that. Hopefully they got that little bit of gap, like you said, on exit. That's tough. You got them cars going, 80, 90 mile an hour coming off exit.
I'm guessing that Eric Johnson will be pitting soon.
27, Kevin Price is coming down. Looks like he's doing good. Yep, looks like the 18 is going to be pitting now.
Yeah, good call on his part.
Made her smooth. Looked like he beat the cone in 35 mile an hour. 35 is very, very slow after 95 laps of hard running.
Yes, sir. And there goes Robert Day on the outside of the 747. Clean pass.
Yeah, with them leaders staying out, I mean, does Anthony Bennett get that? Get them bonus points for staying out, leading the lap, trying to get the most laps led. I mean, them extra bonus points will help if you're right on that bubble for the chase to get in.
It will. Point here, point there really adds up.
It does, especially right now, only being five points behind your next guy, 2 points. That 1 point does help.
Hey, who was that first car to pit, Kurt? What car number was that? Not trying to put you on the spot, but I just want to see how.
That was was it Anthony? At lap 85? Mark. Oh yeah, Mark. 87.
No, wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. He landed. He pitted on 87, lap 87. Remember? Oh well.
I don't have my figures in front of me.
Boy, the race, they've really settled in, haven't they?
They're going to make sure they're going to finish now. Now, will they only do the one pit stop and make it to the end now?
Yeah, that could be the plan for Eric Johnson, a one-stop deal, right? We're already this is the halfway point right here. I think the first car to pit was Dalton Lott in the number 97, I believe. And he's up to third right now.
It could have been.
He's got he's back 19 seconds because Anthony Bennett, I don't know if he's pitted yet.
He just pitted.
Just pitted.
Yeah, because Dalton Lott pitted at 85. Looking at it now, he came in at lap 85. Mark came in at lap 91, Mark Kazin. Robert Day pitted at lap 91. Charles Wilson did 96. Man, different times on all these guys, isn't it? The number 5, Brian Zimmer, he came in. Oh, the 55 into the wall. He just slid right up there.
It's like he's still marching on, huh?
Yeah, he just hit the brakes, took off. Yeah, speaking of Brian Zimmer, he pitted on lap 94, so he's got some freshies, so he's pushing. He says, I got some freshies, it's time to go.
Yeah, Mark passes Mark here. Mark Kazin passes Mark Dela for, I don't know, 7th. I'm guessing. Whoa, the 55! He's loosing the goose. Did he save it?
He's in the grass. He's mowing. Chop, chop, chop.
Chop.
Oh, that's done. He's got a part-time job today. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's slick.
Eric Johnson's a lawnmower boy, not him. You don't need to be down there cutting grass.
Eric, Robert Day sideways.
Oh, dear.
Man, we got grass cutters and they almost painted the wall. Woo-wee.
Yeah, boy.
Wow. Well, they all saved it. They saved it. They're going hammer down.
I'd love to talk to a Robert Day right now.
Nope.
No, we can't do it.
No, man, I don't think he's happy with those tires.
Well, get a feel for how things are going.
I think we know.
He's definitely loving that high side, ain't he? Old Robert.
Yes, he's staying up there, and it looks like he's making it work. Man, look at the lead change right now. So the number 2, grid at 8, he is running first right now. But the 97 Dalton is running second, but he's 6 seconds behind. So the cars that you see behind him are the lab cars.
Mark Dela's making it work. In first place. Yep, he's making it work, and the little people Ford Mustang. And here comes Dalton, putting the pressure on him in the 55 Retro Square D.
But looking at it, I don't think he's pitted yet. I think he only came in and pitted at lap 17, 18, 19.
Right.
Somewhere in there for when that caution came out.
Yeah, so he made his bed and he's living in it, sleeping in it right now.
Oh boy, I mean that's what the timing shows.
I think he's coming on pit road here right now.
He is, yeah, okay. I was getting worried, so that's why he got those bonus points. He stayed out. Oh boy.
So maybe he can make something work with some freshies. He's got about
that late pit, 100,
75 laps to make it work. Here he is blending back onto the track.
So now that should have rounded out all the pit stops now. So now you got the 97 of Dalton in first place, Eric Johnson second, which is closing the gap a little bit with 2 different lines. The 35 of Milo Gonzalez, him and the 747 are battling for position for 3rd and 4th place right now. Behind him is Brock. He's just cruising around. The 87 of Mark. Kazin. 55 of Brian Zimmer's running 7th. Robert is starting to catch him a little bit, running 8th. Charles Wilson's getting to his bumper, running 9th. Then you got the number 2, Mark. He's got some cars up there in front of him that are running 3rd and 4th, but he's got new freshies, so how does he play that game? He's 1 lap down, 2 cars battling for position right now. Do you wait?
I'm just looking at the points right now. Dalton Lott is jonesing for a top 5, okay, to make his way into the chase. And Mark Kazin, he's on the outside.
Oh, yellow.
Yep.
The 27. Looks like the 27. Looks like the 27 got loose coming into the turn. He gets on the low side, and it just looked like he just loses it.
Yeah, no, Mark Dealer's going to get his lap back right here. That's an easy way of doing it, ain't it?
Oh, man, and he hits his front end on the inside wall into the grass there. Ooh, hopefully he has enough that the pit crew can just get the damage fixed real quick, get that car running, and get him back out there.
Tough luck, ain't it, Kurt? Tough luck.
Man, just cruising around, just buying your time, and man, it just loops around. And it happens so quick that once it starts going, you cannot save it.
And Dalton Lott is jonesing for a top 5, you know.
The 87 came in and pit and got some freshies.
No, he's staying out. Yeah, you might as well pit now for tires and get them, right?
Oh, yeah, it looked like Eric Day is coming in for pit road. That's your boy that you wanted to give a chit chat to. So maybe when he gets off on pit road and gets settled in, you can grab him and get with him for a second.
You want me to grab him?
Let him get off of pit road because it's a handful coming off of that track.
Yeah, just let me know when he's...
I'm surprised of all the cars that came in for pit road. You know, are they just taking fuel, or are they getting their next set of tires because it's been green flagged this whole time? I mean, you got 40 laps already on these tires when you pit, like, well, 30, you know, pitting at lap 90, now it's 122.
Hey, you want to drag him down, Kurt? Robert Day. Robert Day, this is Dave up in the booth. How's things going for you?
David, we're having a good race. Car's good. Driver's a little worried, but other than that, we're looking forward to putting on a show.
Yeah, I see you loving that top side, huh?
Yeah, I can't get it to turn down low. She gets awful loose on me.
Well, good deal. Hey, thanks for chatting with us and good luck.
Hey, good luck, Robert. We're watching you.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, you want to bring in Johnson, Eric Johnson? Or are we getting ready to go green?
Are they doubling up? Looks like they're doubling up.
Well, we could be getting another caution here with them all bunched up like this.
Here we go. Take her over.
Oh, here we go. Green flag. Dalton Lott is in the lead with Brian Zimmerman second. Brock Price third. Let's see how she shakes out. Dalton Lott, he opened up a nice little lead, and we have a wreck. The 55 spins, and he gets tagged by...
Robert just misses him.
He's fine. Robert looks to be good. See, what'd I say? Caution brings out a caution. Now we can talk to Eric Johnson. Let's bring him down.
Well, just looking at the replay here, it looks like the 87 might have helped him.
I don't know.
Yeah, looking at it, ooh, the 87 according to this, it looked like he barely got him to help him around because how loose it is. But looks like the 35 put the bumper to him when he was spinning around, had nowhere to go and stop, and got a little bit of damage on that 55 on the left rear.
You want to? Who do you want to bring down? Wilson, Johnson?
Oh. Let's see what Eric's got going on.
Yeah, bring him down. I think his mic's muted, but bring him down.
Oh, that ain't good.
I'll bring down Mark Dealer then.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, this is Dave up in the booth. I see you running 8th. How's the car feel for you? Hey, Mark, this is Dave in the booth. How about Wilson?
Having trouble.
Eric Johnson.
Oh, there's Eric.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Well, we seen your mic was having a little issues. We're like, uh-oh, so we decided
No,
to bring Mark.
No, I just mute my mic up so I can talk to stream
All
and not
right,
bother the
yeah.
guys in Discord. You're good?
So
Just bring
how's
me down
it
here. I can unmute it.
doing? No. We were trying to, but how's it doing?
I get kicked out of the chat.
It's going good. We're just trying to take what we can get. It's a little too early to be pushing too hard. This caution really helped us. We were definitely on the line for fuel there. I mean, we could have saved and probably made it to the end, but Anthony and Mark Dila were on the go green strat. They would have probably pulled that win out, but now we're all on the same page here, so we can see what we can do.
Yeah, with that long green flag run, how did them tires hold up? Were you ready for them freshies, or could you stay out just a little bit longer if you had
I mean,
fuel?
I honestly could have stayed out longer if I had the fuel. They were feeling good. I looked at them. We were 84, spot on. We didn't slide them one time that entire first run. We felt if we could have went, if I had took fuel that first caution at lap 10, we could have gapped them a little bit.
So, Eric,
Oh, nice.
you pitted the caution before. Did you grab tires?
No, I did not.
Just some fuel, eh?
Just the fuel.
Yeah, I was watching the... Whoop, go back to green, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
And he can do it all, I guess.
Boy, they 2 and 3 wide here. The 18's...
Where do you start?
Yeah, the 18's putting the moves in the 747 on Bennett here.
The 35 is on the back bumpers and everything. What just looks like he's waiting a turn. $35's going on the outside. Will he make it stick?
Oh, I'm looking at Robert Day with a clapped out car, boy. He's trying to make it work.
Oh, he's going on the inside of Charles Wilson of the 57. And the next site is the 55.
Wow.
Brian.
I think old Charles said, you go, boy. I don't want no part of you.
But he did come down pit road. What did he do? Did he get another set?
Ooh, Mr. Day? Look, Day is putting the moves to the 55.
That's what I'm saying.
He says, if I'm on camera, boy, I'm going to make it work. Look at him taking
He
it
said.
outside like a man.
He said he's going to put out a show, and here we go.
Look at him. Jesus Christ, you think he's in a modified out there, Kirk? He's hanging her out there, just burning the rubber off of it. Hey, well, we got to call him Big Show, because he puts on a good show, don't he?
Every time. No matter where he's at.
Big Show Daddy, they call him. Look at him, intimidating the 55.
if you look at his cockpit view, you see all the leaders and all the people up in front of him, all in view, right? And he is there, like he is fighting to get to that spot.
Oh yeah. He's making that outside work, and he don't care.
You reach a point in that, in the race where you do see the cars in front of you, got to pass.
Look at him.
There he is, and that throttle is
Hustling to the outside. He says, I just don't care.
Don't care.
Yes. Look at him just fucking flying to the outside. I'm amazed.
And making it stick.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Look at the cars up front. Look at from 8th place up, 9th place up. They're stacked. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're everybody. Almost everybody.
Guess who made it through? You got it, Big Show.
So going back, looking at it, man, it's going to be hard telling which way.
Just total carnage, Kurt.
Oh, man, the 97 now having a heck of a run.
Robert Day up to 4th, is it? Or 2nd? May have to bring him back in the booth.
Oh, man, it just looks like the 35. I mean, just going to like camera views and stuff. The 35 just barely bumped the wall, came down just a little bit on the 97, but they hit that part of the track where it bumps in and out, so their nose caught on that, which when that happened, Eric Johnson gets spun out doing it. The 2 gets, man.
Damn, and Big Show's up to 2nd right now. Wow, and they just parted for him, That was sweet.
Man,
Good driving. You got to get Robert back in here, man.
Well, Milo is got some damage on his car. He was up there. You got, man, that 97 of Dalton, man, he was leading the races and stuff, and his car's pretty banged up, but he's back out on the track.
Bear with me for just a second here. Someone email me, actually.
Old Dalton Lott, he's got a clapped out car. Every quarter panel's got a dent in it. Brock Price, his car's all banged up.
Wow, man, Mark, the 2.
Eric Johnson's car is just, wow. I'm sure the steering wheel's all bent up in there.
He's kind of going toward the bag. It looked like he wanted to kind of go there. Something isn't right, it looks like.
His steering wheel's pointing up into the turn 4.
Well, look at this. If it stakes out how it is, the 87 is back up front. Look at that. Behind him, the 63 of Robert Day. The 55 starting 9th is 3rd. Charles Wilson, that started 4th. He qualified 4th. Got the end line toward the back. Now he's gridding 4th now where he started from. The 747, been up back front. He started 5th. He's up in 5th place now.
Well, I'm telling you, Kurt, this restart is going to be epic. I'm telling you, you got to have the restart of your life here. Is someone going to loop it on the restart? I've done it before with the
everybody's done.
You're all excited, and then boom, you're in the wall, and you're an ass.
And the caution comes out, and you're on pit road.
Yeah, the dream's over.
But look at Big Show, right? The 63. Loves the outside. He's been running the outside, and he's starting on the outside.
Damn Skippy, he likes the outside, and he'll make it work.
Here we go again. Green flag drops, and Mark takes off. He's got the run on, and did he just shut the door a little bit where he had to pump the brakes?
Look at those.
Again.
He's making it work. He's making it work.
Robert is all over that mirror.
We ain't heard the last of Charlie Wilson, I'll tell you that.
No, no.
Look at Robert. He's sniffing on the inside. Will that dog hunt, Kurt?
What's that?
I said, will that dog hunt?
Oh, man, I bet you didn't like that inside, though. He tried it once and said, nope.
Oh, he got a little loose. She's a little happy on him. He better make the move because the boys are coming.
Then you got the number 2 is on the inside of the 57.
Well, it's a lot.
Look it, there he goes. Charlie Wilson's team. Not Charlie Wilson. I'm sorry, I got a little excited. It's Robert Day Big Show making a move. Big Show.
Look at that. Look at this. All the way back from 1st to 5th, 6th, side by side.
Robert is trying to make it stick, and he'll do whatever it takes.
Holy moly. Stick the paper between them cars.
The 97. He got loose, and he saved it.
But I tell you what, that's why we got one of the best cameramen running this show today, don't you say?
We're keeping him busy. Look at Robert Powell move to the outside.
Just zoom out and look at all the cars.
49 laps to go. 48 laps. Well, Robert fell back here. He's going to let some other boys handle it for a minute while he can cool his tires off.
Uh-oh, and the 747 of Anthony says, here we
Sideways.
go.
Sideways.
And he takes it at the line.
Yep, the pilot, he set sail for first place.
What is he, a pilot or a sailboat?
I think he's a pilot.
Well, he's sailing? Well, he's a pilot to a sailboat. Sailing or flying?
Flying. That 97, speaking of flying, he's flying high on the outside. Someone hit the wall here. Tell you what, Kurt, we got some bent up sheet metal out there.
So we got, what is that? The 2 car, he's a lap down, which is following behind the leader, but he's trying to get his lap back. So there's going to be a battle there. Anthony just took off. He's over a second and a half of the second place mark, 87.
Mark's ready to go a lap down, and he Mark Dealer.
And then you got Robert Day is in the battle for everybody in the middle of the pack here. You got the 03 of Brooke Price. He's a lap down, but he's fighting it. The 97, Aaron Dalton, he's a lap down, but he's fighting in that group.
I'm all messed up. Who's in first place? Okay, we got it
Anthony.
now. Like you opened up a nice little gap on second here.
Oh, the 27, Kevin Price is on pit road.
I think Mark Dealer's got a wounded car out there. That's why he's limping around, I think, in 8th place.
And I think Kevin Price came in the 27 to finish up some repairs. When he was racing around coming down, you can see his hood flapping up there. He probably said, car's not exactly where he wanted to be, because you want to handle that car pretty good, especially with the skill level that these guys have. And on this track, you want that car to be the best they can get to make it even turn.
Hey, do you think can we call in Eric Johnson right now to figure out what happened to him?
Oh, where is he at?
He's on pit road. I think he's up. Forget it.
Oh, caution's out. Caution's out.
Yeah,
We
Dealer.
got the 2.
punter.
Oh, that's the one that you said that might have an issue.
Yeah, I think he just got loose and looped it. Yeah, he just looped her. He's the handling car. I know how it feels. You know how it goes.
Yeah, especially with the damage and the tires and stuff. It just could not. Oh, and he hits the grass and nose in to the wall.
Now his reward for hanging around out there is a chance to come down pit road and get some repairs. That's a real stinker right there.
Man, so far, all the cars that's hit the wall like that, coming on self spins,
Yeah, he's
is
smoking now.
nose first into the wall, and that's not good for that motor.
Looks like Mark's got a meatball, huh?
Oh, yeah, so Mark's got a meatball. That 35 Milo that's on pit road, he's got a meatball.
Yep, he's smoking like a Mustang now. Oh dear. Oh boy.
I don't think that's a good sign.
You know whose car is clean is Mark Kazan's. His car is clean as a whistle. I think he may have something for the old boys. Robert Days, is he in second?
It's registered on the scoring board that he's behind the 747, the pilot.
Can we bring him in?
Or you want the Charles Wilson?
Bring in Wilson. We ain't chatted with him yet.
Not really sure why it's got a black flag there. Any chance we can fix that? So they passed under yellow.
Charlie Wilson, you staying out of trouble tonight or what? Charlie Wilson, it's the booth up here.
Must be focused on that racing. You know,
Yeah. I know how it goes, you know.
always having fun. But no, a big shout out to Jeremy. I'm telling you, running all these camera views
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff with all the action. Ooh-wee.
Why don't we bring Johnson back in and find out what happened to him?
Is he still on pit road?
Nope, he's out in the track. Let's bring him in. Hey, Eric,
Yes, sir.
I see you had a little melee out there. Can you tell us what happened?
Honestly, I probably should have went and looked while I was sitting there repairing my damage, but I was watching you guys. I don't know. It just looked like somebody got into a left rear and they got stuck up in the wall, and I didn't really have anywhere to go, and we ate it.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. You just happen to either the hammer or the nail, and you were the nail this time.
Yeah, we got the right front hammered right off this girl. We'll
Well,
see what we can
going
do.
green. Yeah, going green. Good luck. Man, them yellow flags start quick, huh?
Yeah, I
So
think
here comes the restart. The 747 takes off with a huge lead. You got second and third battle now. You got the Robert Days Big Show hanging
Big
out there
Show.
on the high line.
Yep, they're making it. He's making it work. That outside line, I love it.
So how the field stacked up? So it is the 747. Anthony Bennett was first. 87 Marquez is running second. Robert Day is in third, but Charlie Wilson is trying to. Well, no, I'm sorry. Robert Wilson, the Brian Zimmer, the 55. Then Charles Wilson. Charles Wilson gets around Robert Day, puts him back in fifth. Sixth place is Dalton. And then you get into a lap down. Bragg with the 03. He had a couple little issues with like the wreck. The number 2 had like in the wreck. He's 7 laps down. He's sitting on pit road, so that's just ticking down. The 18 is 18 laps down, fighting for it.
Oh, Johnson and Day get into it a little bit.
Yeah, got her sideways.
They both collected up and march on.
But good thing is the 35 Milo did get back out there with that damage and stuff. And man, Kevin Price is still on pit road. Hopefully get that damage all fixed up.
I've got some breaking news, okay? Well, we have a wreck. The 55 spins, but Charlie Johnson's up to 4th place. I think he's our dark horse here, guys. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Let's keep an eye on the 57 U.S. Army Ford Mustang. I think he's found something, guys.
Yeah.
Up to third.
Man, with how many laps to go now?
29. I think he's got something for him, boys. He's closing on him. Yep, he certainly does. He's clicking off some nice laps and chewing into that lead, I'll tell you that. It's only 1.3 seconds back and closing.
Will he be able to make the pass?
I don't see why not. Look at this. This is a display of determination.
At this moment in the game, that's all it is determination. Who's got what and who can make that car stick. Just eyes forward and go.
Mark has to win, I believe, to get in. Mark Kazan.
Man, all them points are so tough too.
And Dalton's another one. I keep saying it, but he's jonesing for a win. He's back there in 5th. But look at Charlie, man. This is sweet. Look at it. He's getting down 3/4 of a second. I think he's got it dialed up for cheat mode or something. He's looking good.
All focus, determination. Time to go.
They don't make him any tougher than retired Army dudes, I'll tell you that. Now, well, Anthony's putting the old pressure right to old Marquez in, too.
Man, just looking at these cars that are banged up and they are still holding it.
Don't look now, but Wilson's...
Oh, the 55!
That's 100% my fault.
Oh, the 55 looked like he just slowed down and the 97 wasn't ready for him. And just hit him and pushed him right into the outside wall.
So we've only got 6 cars in the lead lap to fight this out. What's the 55 doing?
Oh, the 55, that was part of the caution. Their total accident looks like the different braking zones, different, wasn't ready for it. And of course, like what we were saying with all the wrecks, it looks like that motor is the first one to hit in them walls and boom.
Yep. Good night, Irene, right?
Man, being that late in the game, hopefully he can make it back out.
No fun being down a cylinder, I'll tell you that.
No, but this late, if you can be down a cylinder for the last 20 laps, let's do it.
I'm telling you, these top 3 up here are really duking it out. I think the old 747, the old pilot here, he's looking to make a move here.
Ooh, good news is the 55 is coming back out.
Marquez, and he's definitely proven he's a class of the field. I wonder how many laps he's led. Probably half a many.
Oh man, the
Charlie Wilson
Whoa.
going for second. Give Charlie Wilson second place. Can he hold it? And he does. Good move. Does he have anything for the leader, Kurt?
You never count him out. He will always be there.
Yeah, but the 87's proven he's the class of the field. He's running an awful smooth race. Charlie's really gonna have to fight for it.
But being second in points, he's going for it.
Oh, and Charlie loses it into the wall.
No, he didn't. He saved it. He's cutting
No,
it.
no, he runs. Oh, crying, crippling Jesus.
Whoa.
I think tempers are going to start flaring, Kurt. Hate to say it.
Oh,
In this Big Show, he's up to third. Just hanging around. You know, like a mouse in your garage you can't get rid of. Here he is. And I bet you Charlie's blood is boiling right now. Just boiling. Like a tea kettle ready to explode. You know?
whistle.
Yeah, he's on whistle mode right now. Because he could, 20 laps to go, he can sniff first place.
He can still do it.
Wow, his car is.
It's not looking good, but we don't care how the car looks.
Yeah, poor Charlie. Nice in fourth. That's the good news of only having 6 cars in the lead lap, I guess.
So what? So he got a little loose, went down in the grass. Not blaming anything, but just how it looks here. Went in the grass and probably got all that dirt on his tires. He slows up, and then when he gets on there, just goes up there, hits the 747, but then the 97 hits Charlie coming in, and then everybody starts sliding around.
Yeah, just very unfortunate. Because I know what as a driver, you know what Charlie's thinking.
But being in the grass like that and you get the dirt on there, just like getting rubber on your tires up on the high line, and you come on there, it's going to be slick. It's slick as it is. You can't hit the brakes and slow down enough in the grass. And if you do, you're going to slingshot where you don't want to be at.
No, sir.
So what do you think now? It's going to be less than 10 laps to go. Cars are banged up. It's go time.
Yeah, I've got.
My money's on Mark. I think he's just.
Stay low and stay out of the way.
It's at this track. It's quite the advantage to be out front, and he really hasn't had to abuse his tires. I think he's been pacing himself. He's going to be tough to beat.
I'm going to have to, if you're, man, it's going to be tough. I don't want to count any of these drivers out. I mean, so a lot can happen. People can get their laps back in if another caution comes out. But I could probably say that 63's got something for Mark. Running that high line, he's going to be starting behind him.
Yeah, Dave's starting on the inside. He may put a bump into old Mark.
He's going to have that jump with him maybe, and they were off.
Robert Day, he wants some of that outside, but he can't have it.
So he lets the 747 by probably to get up there instead of burn up the tires because you know he's only got a little bit of laps left. Mark takes off. So now we're going to have a three-way battle for the lead. Now Robert Day's up on the outside. Will he make his stick to get that run to make that pass?
Tell you what, only big boys need apply for this finish, Kurt. Can't afford to get your panties all wadded up. You know what I mean? Gotta focus.
Just gotta drive. Uh-oh, the 87 and the 747 are bumper to bumper.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get dicey. Because you've only got 5 laps, Kurt. And this race is
What
done.
do you do? It's go time.
Yeah?
Mark in the 87 has been running that same line, like lap after lap after lap. He knows what the car does. So is Anthony behind him trying to figure out a different line to see what the car can do to gain that little bit of advantage to get back up on him? Because now he's about a half a second ahead.
You know, Anthony's searching for some speed here. That's faux show.
Man, the 97 sitting on pit
Zan
road.
just hit the
Dalton.
wall. We've got a race, boys, because Zan just tapped the wall. Anthony Bennett is right there. This is going to be an epic finish. We got 2 laps to decide this, Kurt. This is going to get dicey, boys. Hold on. Buckle up.
And it looks like Mark Hansen is going to take the checkered flag and win it here at North Wilkesboro for the lap 200.
Anthony Bennett finished second. Robert Day rounds out the third. Giles Wilson fourth. Brock Price fifth. So good race.
And then Brian Zimmer, the number 55 is sixth. Dalton, 97, he finished seventh. Delia, finished eighth. Eric Johnson finished ninth. Milo finished 10th. I'm glad to see that Kevin was able to make it back out there after he went back into pit road to get his car repaired, and he finished 11th. Matt Johnson finished 12th to round out the field. He got in that big wreck earlier and wasn't able to repair the car and parked his car in the hauler.
Well, I say the first. We'll pull in the top 3, right, Kurt? Have a little
Well,
chat.
let's see what Mark's got to say. Our race winner tonight.
Hey, Mark. Good win.
Hey, thank you.
I'll tell you what. You were the class of the field. There was no doubt about that. You ran a nice, smooth race. You must have done a lot of practice, huh?
Not as much as I'd like, but yeah, no, it was fun.
Well, what's the secret? Was it just getting out front and taking care of your tires?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Tire management at this track for sure.
Yeah, and
Got to ease onto the throttle.
You avoided some wrecks there.
Yeah, definitely. More cautions than I thought, but no, it was a good race.
Hey, go celebrate with the crew, man, and we'll holler at you later. Good run, good win.
Yeah, good win.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, and then Anthony Bennett don't look like he's around for anything, but Robert Day finished out third. We can bring him in and congratulate him for the top 3 from how the car handled.
Hey, Robert, this is Dave up in the booth. Good run.
Thank you, sir. Not the way I wanted to get there, but I'll take it nonetheless.
Well, I'll tell you what. You ran such a hell of a race, we come up with a new nickname for you. And you let him know what it is, Kurt.
Man, what you said in our last stuff and how you were pounding it on the high side, you are now the big show because you put on a heck of a show for us on how you're running that car.
Oh, thank you, guys. That means a lot. Like I said, I was just trying to hold on to it up there. Every time I'd go low, I would just push right up into whoever was outside me. So I had to take it on the high side.
No, I had a hell of a time calling it, man. No, hell of a run, Robert.
Hey, be proud, man. That was a heck of a run. Everybody did a heck of a job, man. Proud of everybody here, man. Celebrate third place. It's huge, man. Good job.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
You want to bring Wilson down in?
Last time we couldn't get him running, we probably talked to him after the deal here. But I tell you what, man, 200 laps, North Wilkesboro, the last race of the season. Heck of a run. Like what Robert said, a little bit more caution we're used to. Loose track, the tires, the fuel, different pit strategies. I mean, nothing better you can ask for. Mark Kezen, the 87, pulled off the win. We got to wait for the standings, how they're going to populate now, and who are going to be the top 6 go to the chase.
Mark's in. I believe Mark's in. He's winning. You're in.
Man, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a heck of a show next week.
Yep, the beginning of the chase.
So the big thing here, everybody in the FNX, well, not the FNX broadcast, but FNX series on Thursday night. Myself, Kurt, partner, teammate, driver, especially in the Manifold Series, David Dolliver calling an awesome race tonight. We got the camera guy, Jeremy, doing everything, all the admin, especially Robert putting on this, making everything work. Eric, Mark, Mike, everybody here at Misfits doing everything they can, even on the back end. Appreciate everybody, all the drivers that are coming out week after week on Sundays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, showing up, putting on a heck of a show. You couldn't ask for anything better.